Hi, it's just me, Miss Nana, and today I want to talk about natural hair and damage. So, let's just get straight to it. It's not always heat damage, ladies. Sometimes it's manipulation damage. And I know because I was experiencing a lot of manipulation damage. I would keep my hair in twists or braids, or I do twist outs and braid outs or bantu knot outs, and then when I get my hair pressed, I'm like, oh my goodness, I have heat damage. And that was not the case. The damage was already there. I just didn't know it until my hair was straight. So here's a way you can test to see if your hair is damaged before you even put heat on it, because if you're afraid of the heat damage. So wet your hair up. When you're in the shower, when you're about to wash your hair, just wet it. Don't put any shampoo or conditioner. Just wet it, and then feel your hair. Your hair should feel nice and soft. And then once you get towards the ends, if you're feeling a little dry, even if it's underwater, if it feels dry and you can't get the ends to curl quite right, odds are you've been suffering from manipulation damage, and it's time for a trim. So just be aware of that. Because to me, hair is like a rope. Rope is very strong, but if you keep turning it and turning it and turning it and just keep messing with it, odds are it's going to fray. And that's what happens to the hair. And we all know that frayed ends means damaged ends. So just be aware of that. Because I know, like with my daughter, I don't press her hair a lot. I press it once a year for her birthday. But even before it gets time for her to get a press, when I'm just doing her hair, when I'm twisting it up into ponytails or whatever, it doesn't matter how much product I put on her hair. When I get towards the end, it's all dry, and it's like I'm putting product and product, moisturizing product at that, and it still feels dry and the ends aren't curling. I'm like, I know she doesn't have any heat damage because I haven't put any heat on her hair all year. So like I said, I trim my hair, my daughter's hair, about every 6 weeks. So I know for her it's not heat damage. It's from the constant twist and the braids and the beads and all that other stuff that we do to our hair. So the moral of the story is, just be aware it's not always heat damage. Don't freak out and think that you can't go get your hair pressed because you're going to suffer damage. Like I said, odds are you've already done some damage to your hair and you just didn't know it, and then just the straightening of the hair brought it to your attention that your hair is damaged. We want healthy hair, but we also want length, and so you need to find out what works for you, what's you need to find out what's the source of the damage. If it's the heat, cut off all the heat. If it's constant manipulation, switch up your style a little bit. So that's all I want to say today. Just be aware, ladies, that it's not always heat damage. Sometimes it is manipulation damage, and you need to find a style that's going to be a happy medium, because it doesn't matter how you wear your hair, you're gonna have damage to your hair. Really, you can't stop damage to your hair. You're gonna have it. So the thing is to minimize how much damage that you're gonna have. So I just want to say that, because I just crack up when ladies get their hair pressed and like, oh my goodness, I have damage, it's heat damage, and like, you probably had that damage before you pressed your hair, you just didn't know it. So I'm gonna have to go now because my kids are in there beating each other up. So as always, thanks for watching.